Hello, hello. I'm Sarah Ayler from softluxcompany.com. I have two lovely guests today. I've got my beading partner for life, Kristen Fagan, visiting from Craftcation. I'm super jealous. We're going to hear a little bit about what she has planned for the week. And then my beautiful and amazing friend, Kay, who I've barely seen because she just had a baby this year. End of last year or end of last year.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yes. I was cooking my own turkey.
I haven't gotten to visit with her nearly as much as I like to, and I'm glad to have her back with us today. And we are going to be making on the fly because she is my make on the fly sister. And both of us love to just like have no real plan and just like go for it. And I think we're both pretty speedy too with like
you
making.
Are.
Well, we try to be. If it's not done by dinner in my world, it ain't getting done. So that's the kind of projects I like, and it's more fun that way.
Maybe there's something to that. Like you both are so comfortable on the fly, and it just encourages you to be a quick designer, right? Because you have to just like make it happen.
Yeah. It's like, hey, okay. Sometimes the best creativity is right when like you're not thinking, when you're doing, less thinking. I think sometimes like the best ideas come like in the middle of the night, right? When your brain is just being able to let go. And then you get these amazing dreams or thoughts, and you might wake yourself up and be like, oh man, I need to remember that.
Yeah. What I like about it too is since we're doing it live and we've got all these friends watching, they give me so many tips as I'm doing it, or they push me in a direction that I wouldn't normally go. And I'm like, oh yeah, that would be neat. And then I can discover new things that I wasn't even expecting to discover when I started the video.
I think of it like magic. I was relating it to like David Copperfield. I remember when I was young, and they tell you to like put your finger on a number, and you've got your finger on the screen, and then they tell you to like move it over, and then all of a sudden they know your number, right? You're at home and stuff. And that's kind of what I like to do on our show. Like, tell me what color should I use? That's actually how, like a little bit of like this bracelet and different things were made because of exactly that.
Because you have the flexibility to do it in the moment, you know, whereas if you had a plan and you knew every bead you were going to use, then for me, it'd be like, well, I should just do a video that I'm recording on my own at that point.
Yeah.
But if I'm live,
I think that's why I have a hard time with making kits.
That's true.
I'm not good at making kits with specific directions.
Right?
I'm good at making kits where people can go in whatever direction.
See, I think that's exactly why you and I right there is like, that's why I have a hard time. I'm like, here, just come shop the things that I have because like, I'll give you the idea, but you can do it with all of these beads.
Yeah, I totally get it. I hope all of you guys saw it. Looks like you have by looking at the comments. We are doing a giveaway today for a rainy day design kit. Kay was so generous with her crystals in this rainy day design kit. I know all of you were so excited when you opened it and saw that big bag of beautiful rainy day crystals. We do have some of those left over, I believe, that we're selling separately. And then we have some rainy day design kits left too. So anything you see me using today is from that kit for the most part. And you can grab that kit on our website, softluxcompany.com. And then we will be posting links for Kay to her website, Beadorea.com, which will have a lot of the things that she is going to be using today as well. So first off, Kristen, tell us about Craftcation. So if no one's ever heard of Craftcation because they missed us going to it last year, where are you and what are your plans for the week?
Okay, so Craftcation is like a craft vacation. So that's the premise of the whole thing. It's really a good time. It's here in Ventura, California. It happens once a year. Like Sarah said, her and I went last year. We kind of went more to check it out. And just kind of be, attendees and just,
Get on a Craftcation.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's right by the beach. The hotel is just walking distance down by the beach. So there's a lot of like beach activities that they try and weave it in. And they've got business seminars, crafting workshops, and wellness activities. Those are the three kind of umbrella tier of events that they have happening. Today, they've got some classes that are starting. Every class is 2 hours. And so there's some classes this afternoon, and then they're going to have their opening ceremony. And then I'm going to be doing a free make it, take it with Softflex beading wire, of course. So we've got these really fun little earrings here with all the colorful Softflex. This one is the star beads, so ceramic star beads. And then this one is one with the flower, ceramic flower beads. This is the dangle, and this is the double circle. And I did instructions for these for the little make it, take it kits, which we are giving away at softflexcompany.com starting today too. So you'll get a little kit to make one of the earrings, and then you get instructions to either make a dangle or a double circle or whatever you want if you want to change it up.
If you have major Craftcation FOMO like I do, I'm supposed to be there with Kristen this year. You guys all know why I'm not. I wish I was there. So
I wish you were too.
FOMO, you get a little piece of Craftcation from Kristen when you place your order from today till next Tuesday or while supplies last. And you'll get one of those little make it, take it kits for free. And they're super cute, and her little instructions will go in with it as well.
So some fun things just to give you a little idea of what I'm going to be taking while I'm here. I'm going to be taking embroidered bugs, bead embroidered bugs.
That's
is it like a pendant?
I think it might be on one of those little like tiny embroidery hoops.
Oh, and
so that's new. I thought it's all beads. So I figured since we brought in seed beads, this past year, and we have some thread, that should be something I should try and learn.
And maybe they can come be a guest.
Yeah.
Do you guys want a guest that does bead embroidery? I do.
Awesome.
I love that stuff.
Make friends, Kristen.
I will make friends. Well, last year I took the wire wrapped heart pendant with Sandra, and then we had her on a beading party, if you all remember. And she did the wire weaving. I'm taking another class with her to do a tree of life pendant, which how perfect is that with our TGBE Tree of Life kit happening?
There it is. Nice.
So I'm going to learn that with her. And maybe she'll come back on after, again, we'll have her back for a beading party to share her Tree of Life project with us sometime soon. That would be awesome. Yeah. And she also gave me a ride from the airport to my hotel. So thank you, Sandra, for that.
I love that.
And that's what's really fun, because I went on the Facebook group and I said, hey, I'm coming by myself and I might need help in my booth. Would anyone want to help me with Softflex? And I thought maybe there'd be crickets, because everyone's got stuff they're doing. But I had so many people ask for help that I was like, oh, I'll take you for an hour and you for an hour.
That's awesome.
So that I didn't have to take anyone for like the whole time, but they can come and help me out, which was just talks about the community here, which is really, I think, a special part of Craftcation. And then again, I needed a ride from the airport, and Sandra was like, I put that in the group too. And Sandra was like, oh, I'm going to pass there. I'll pick you up. So it's really quite an interesting, cool event where everyone gets to know each other in the community.
And getting back to in-person events, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think I loved it because it's not just like it's not just a bead show. I mean, bead shows are fun, but it's like all encompassing. Like they've got events from early in the morning to like dance parties at night. And, it's super fun and it has something for everybody. Yeah. If you don't like the dance party, you're going to game night. If you want to just go to your hotel room and sit by yourself quietly, everyone will understand. Like it's choose your own adventure for the week. And, but full of just creativity and fun. I learned so much last year,
Mhm.
and I would have loved to go again this year. So
I
I'm living
know.
vicariously through you, Kristen. And
Maybe
you,
one of these, and there's a lot of sewing. So if you like to sew or that's something you dabble in, there's that's like a whole nother side of it that I never check out because I'm not a sewer. But I was telling someone the other day because they said, "What haven't you tried?" And I was like, "Sewing." It's like maybe next time I'll have to think about having some basics and possibly taking a leap into that side of the craft.
I could see you really enjoying doing the sewing where they layer pieces of fabric
Yep.
and then stitch it in like
a cool,
collage
like
fashion and like
almost
make
like freeform. Yeah.
I
Yes.
always
Like
thought of
the
those as
heart.
like bead lady skirts, all those patchwork, you know,
Yes.
combinations.
Cool.
But I'm thinking like cute things like putting all like the pieces of the baby clothes or something, like things that you only get like small pieces of, or
Yeah,
you know,
that's
that
true.
you want to cherish.
That's a nice way to cherish it because after a while, I just get like, okay, how long am I going to hold on to this stuff? But if you were to, like,
Really?
when I'm doing my spring cleaning, like, okay, that's it. But that would be such a lot because that doesn't come to mind.
I think we have every stitch of clothing like they've ever worn. I swear. I'm like, can we please give some of it away?
Yes.
But I might be able to talk them into a craft project with
You
it.
might. That might be a good way to do it.
You know, and you can like cut out, you know, the little emblems, like if it was cars they were into, or you know, Jonah was into Transformers, so you know.
Oh, cool.
Like
Very
get like the Decepticon, like, you know, part of it, and like sewing that in, just like your drawings, Kristen, or your paintings, you know, how you do one layer and then you're like, oh, now we're gonna add this other thing in there right on top.
I know. I'm gonna have to add
sewing. We all know Kate Richburg is like,
oh man, she made an awesome bag. Yeah, I saw she was making
in our TGBE group. And I had approached her earlier this year. I have all this fabric from my wedding. I love this fabric designer, and I had picked up different fabrics from her for every table. And I didn't stitch them or anything. I just got a big piece of fabric and put it over the table, and it was really colorful and bright. And I've been holding on to the fabric thinking someday I will make a blanket with this fabric. And then I came to the realization, like, I will never do that because it's too big of a project. And I haven't even done a small project in sewing. So I asked her if she would help me, and she took all of my fabric, and she's been working on a blanket.
I love that.
That is going to be so that is a major service. That right there is a $1 million idea.
I know.
There.
It is
because
super
how many
major.
moms, and so, you know, like all of us feeling like, you know, the best store name I ever heard was "But Would You?" It was the store name. So it was
I
only
love
because
that.
people felt like they'd be like, "Oh, well, I can make that," and then it was like, "But would you?"
But would you?
So,
yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. You were like a jumping bean today.
I told you we are truly having a rainy day here, and I tried to be as close to my thing as possible. That's why I'm in the office here today, so I can try to get the best signal.
It's like you have to sit right on top of it.
Oh my God.
It's right outside this door.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of rainy day, I see all of you guys entering to win that kit. I will pick someone at the end, but you must be present to win. So stick around at the very end. We will pick a winner. I am so excited for you, Kristen. I hope you'll post lots of pictures and videos so you can see what's going on.
I got to sneak down there before the classes get out at 4. So I was just telling Sarah, I'm going to go down to the lobby and take a little video around because it's so creative down there. I mean, there's just so many photo spots and like, it's just a lot happening.
My first question was, does it look exactly the same as last year? Because I was like, do they just like put this up the same thing every year? Because it looked beautiful last year.
It looked great last year. Nope, totally different theme. All new projects, all new art installations around. It's pretty amazing. I don't even know, like, who is doing these things? I don't know.
Whoever they are, they're brilliant.
They're brilliant.
I can't wait to see what it looks like. I wish I was there with you.
I
and
wish
I hope
you were
have the
here
best
too.
week.
Definitely
Are you
miss.
going to be there for the dance party, or are you leaving too early?
No, they moved it to Thursday night, so I will be here.
Are you? What's the theme this year?
It's Enchanted Forest. So I have our flower crown that we made on YouTube. You guys remember the periwinkle bead strand and periwinkle flowers? So I'm going to wear that, my flower crown. And then I have just like a flowery green dress. So I'll be in all purple and green for my Enchanted Forest theme.
I think that seems so perfect for you too.
It was. I was like, oh, I just have this in my closet. I had to make something last year.
Tree of Life pendant, Tree of Life kit, Enchanted Forest dance party. I mean,
and mushrooms. There's mushrooms everywhere.
Really? I mean,
well, you
Kristen
know what?
told me 3 years ago that mushrooms were hot, and I was like, what? And then I was like, I'm seeing mushrooms everywhere, and it's just grown. Where it started small, now I'm like, is it mushroom themed again?
I know. Sarah was very skeptical. I was like, I just want to note that I'm seeing mushrooms around for some reason. I think they're going to be a hot trend. And she was like, oh, okay.
And I was like, maybe this is in her group of like people that go to fish concerts.
Nope. You know what? It must be a trend. How funny. My mom just came in, and she's in her 80s, right? And she came in with, and it's like this holographic psychedelic color, and it had mushrooms all over it. And my mom's like, my mom's never touched anything. So she comes in with this, she's drinking this water. I was like,
when your 80-year-old mom has it, it's like really.
Why do you have this cup? I was like, that this is a very psychedelic looking mushroom. She's like, but it was so pretty.
She's like, I just can't get away from it. They're everywhere.
And she just brought that yesterday. She came to help me with some orders.
I love it.
So it must be trending.
Definitely. If the 80-year-old mom has the psychedelic mushroom cup, it's definitely trending.
Meant to be.
Luckily she won't hopefully see this.
She'll be like, hey.
I mean, she's just hip. Even at 80. That's good for her.
Yeah.
I think she did mushrooms once in her life.
Oh, now she may not want you to share that, but
I think once when my brothers were young. You know what? It was because she had talked with a doctor on the plane.
And your mom's you've done a lot of traveling. So where was she coming from?
She was with my brother. My brothers were teenagers, and they're like 15 and 16 years older, so I wasn't even born probably.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah. And you know what? And I laugh because she's like, it was the most beautiful sunset ever that night.
Of course it was.
He's like, I wish all my friends had been there to see how beautiful the sunset was. Sorry, Mom. It's okay.
I love that.
It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Because wherever they went, it was legal, because they ordered a mushroom pizza or something somewhere.
Right.
Oh, well, that sounds tasty.
So my brothers got to go do it with her.
Oh my goodness.
This is the best story.
Yeah. Gotta love Mom. And she was totally, and you know what, the name Star, you think like totally could have went that way. She totally she did not go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great. Well, I'm excited for you all to see what Kay is going to share with you today. She's got something in mind.
Yeah.
I'm excited too, because I'm not sure what we're going to be sharing.
It'll be great.
I'm wiring away right now. I have a thought in mind.
Are you coiling? Are you coiling over?
Yeah, I'm coiling. I'm doing a duo because I'm imagining, okay, so you guys are doing a rainy day kit, and actually I've been enjoying watching Joyce on Spill the Beads, and so I got a chance to see the wonderful things in this rainy day kit that accompanied my blue crystals. So, and I saw that, of course, it was rainy day. I saw there were cute little clouds little wire clouds, and I think somebody made some earrings with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like
Did you make
you
earrings
needed.
with that?
Did somebody
I
make
know.
earrings?
I made a bracelet.
Oh, you made a bracelet?
I made this wowzer. It might be somebody in the VIB group that you saw them post. I made
Well,
this.
I guess I saw. That's how I saw the little cloud. Are there little wire clouds somewhere?
There's little cloud charms. Yep.
See, those are so cute. So I was thinking maybe try to make a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it.
So right now, but I'm feeling like I don't have like big aluminum wire because you could do it. That would be maybe more for like a sun catcher. I've been doing sun catchers recently, so I oftentimes like the simple two wire weave that we've done in the past, and then I was gonna see if we can shape it into something. So we'll take a flip over at my camera and see what's on my table, and
Kristen,
see where I'm at.
We'll let you head out if you're ready to go, and you'll be posting some pictures and videos to the Softflex Company Instagram and Facebook page. So look for those to keep up with Kristen's trip this week.
Yeah, that was an extra special treat to have Kristen on here.
Yeah, thanks for letting me pop on.
Are you back
on the beginning
Monday, Kristen?
I don't have my video on Monday, no. Okay. So I'll be back for following Monday.
Yeah, so don't look for Kristen on Monday, but do look for the live sale tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific. We have a full live sale tomorrow, and we have our internet working, and we're very excited about it. So I hope you'll tune in for that. And then Spill the Beads, 9:30 a.m. on Friday morning, like Kay just mentioned, is also a great video to tune into soon.
Yay!
I love you.
I love you guys. Bye. And you guys don't miss Sarah's earrings she made too. Those raindrop earrings are awesome. I love seeing the picture of those. So I don't know if we looked at them that closely during the Wednesday video. So be sure to share them again.
I will.
Sounds like you need to make a good snapshot picture of that.
I guess so.
I
don't even see that.
Well, it was I saw it on the blog, so you did get a good picture of it on the blog if anyone wants a closer look. But all right, love you all. I will see you soon.
All right, thanks, Kristen. So glad you could come.
Show us this wire weave.
All right. Well, we've done kind of this basic, and I kind of like keeping things fairly simple. You know, I mean, I know that there's a lot of different wire weaves. Let's see, is this close enough? I'm trying to get this close. I always know that this doesn't sometimes go as close as I'd like. All right, there we go. All right, so on that weave, we're doing two weaves on one wire, or 2 wraps on one wire, and then 2 wraps on both wires. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This is called, I guess, the 2-2 wrap on 2 wires. And I was just doing a whole section of it, and I'm imagining trying to bend this into. Oh, you know, I wanted to add the raindrops. So we're working on the fly on how we could make this into a cloud. So. And I know that there were some crystal clear drops, I think, in the crystal kit. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, I used them on my earrings. Here, I'll flash over real fast. So
then we can see those earrings closer, too. Ooh, and look, there's a purple in there.
Yeah, I used the purple with the tanzanite colored wire. So basically, I took a piece of Softflex, I strung it up through the crimp, around the ear wire, and then back in again. And then I took just a 3rd piece straight through. And that gave me 3 strands from that one 2x2 millimeter crimp tube.
Nice.
And then I just attached my little crystals with another crimp at the bottom. They turned out really cute.
That's like a little tassel.
Yes, exactly. Today I'm thinking I might use those little clouds since I haven't used them yet. And maybe I'll do a little earring.
They were so cute. I'm totally jealous. So I'm going to make my own cloud.
I love that.
We're going to try anyway. We're going to see how it turns out. That's why I'm actually doing it in copper. I would probably, do it in silver if I was doing it.
It's fun to play around and just, see what happens.
Yeah. I kind of grabbed what I had. and then just gonna play around a little bit. And so let's see, I'm not good at giving measurements here. So I have wire weaved about 3 inches here. Okay. And that was a random arbitrary amount, to be honest. I think because
you're testing it out. You don't know.
Yes, exactly. Well, people are going to ask. So what did I use? I used Softflex craft wire, of course, and I'm using 18 gauge and 26 gauge here today. Okay, so on my base, I took 2 sections of about a foot each of the 18 gauge, two pieces. And then I took about, I would say about a yard, 3 feet of the 26 gauge. And that's what I was just weaving until I kind of just ran out, or running tight. And now I'm at about 3 inches. Okay.
Have you ever made a cloud before?
No.
Right? It's first time day.
Well, you know, I've made a heart before. We did a heart before. I've made, you know, so I figure, why not make a cloud, I guess, right? So I'm sure that there are probably better ways to do this, you know, and we'll probably do it in one way, and then we'll think back and say, well, you know, in hindsight, I would have done this. Okay, but that's part of playing, and that's really what the goal of the show is, to get you creating and trying, and that it's okay to try something. Maybe it doesn't come out what you think it's going to come out as.
Yeah.
And then maybe sometimes it'll come out even cooler than you thought it was going to.
It's okay to fail.
Well, that's how Post-it notes were born. They failed on the glue.
Oh.
Yes, and so that sticky stuff wasn't as sticky as it should have been. And so they put it onto Post-it notes, and then boom, you had Post-it notes.
And look, everybody uses them now.
Right. Okay, so I guess I wanted little drops. All right, I'm going to make this kind of like the bottom of the cloud, I guess. And let's start kind of, I'm going to kind of do this free form. You could totally take a something that's rounded, but I'm going to kind of just do it with my fingers. So we know a cloud is kind of bendy, right? So I'm making this the bottom. So this is to total free form. So don't feel like it's a right or wrong, or why does hers look like this? Mine has a big butt. You know, it's okay. It's okay.
On your own yoga mat.
Yes. So I'm just kind of trying to keep this flat, and I'm just doing. You could definitely do this with pliers too. So if you don't want to do it with your hands, I like to do free form with my hands. So we're kind of making a wave down here, ideally, right? Isn't that what it should do? All right, I think we can do another one, right? Like I said, I'm kind of just wire weaving free form and seeing. And I'm sorry, I can't see any comments. So if somebody's talking to me,
I'll let you know.
Oh, there we go. Man, being in the app, I think you should tell people to do it in the app, Sarah.
Really?
Yeah, because I can see the comments and my screen right now. I just chose this other button that I hadn't seen before.
Cool.
And flipping of the screen was really, really easy.
Oh, that's good.
All right, so I have a lot on both sides because I kind of didn't know what I was going to do. And this might make the pendant really big. I don't know.
Are you guys using anything to stream, Kay, or are you still just going directly?
I've been just going directly still. I have like the setup, but you know, I don't always like StreamYard the way. I can't zoom and do certain things the same way.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. And so, all right, so you know, so I've just found like I like to go straight. All right, what do we think? This is a funny looking cloud, isn't it? Kind of a wide cloud. Let's see, maybe bring it around here. I don't want it quite so pointy right there. Anybody try some wire weaving before? I see a lot of rainy day. Hey, Karen, I can say hi.
I saw someone say earlier that they love working with wire wrapping. It was Brenda.
Ah, nice.
Some practice, or it
Yeah.
takes some practice for sure. Everything takes practice, though.
Yeah, it sure does. Oh, there's Janelda. Hi, Rosie. Hey, Julie. You recognize those rings? Hey, Julie.
Yeah, good to see all of you. So, what do you have coming up this week live, Kay? Are you doing your
Actually, it's spring break for me, so I was actually taking the week off.
Oh,
So I was just joining you.
we're so lucky to have you
for today, and then I'll be back at it. But I'm excited because it is. You guys were talking about your forest and the mushrooms and stuff, and I'm going to be coming out with something very colorful. I'm going to tilt the screen a little and give you a sneak peek of I'm something over the rainbow for some stuff. So I will be coming out with just a fun little collection of
When
color.
is that coming out?
That's going to be for TGBE.
Oh, coming up very soon, everybody. TGBE is only days away now, and it is, I'm going to get the dates right now.
That's a good thing.
Preview night is April 19th, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then the big show is the 20th and 21st, and we have two special guests this time. We've got Bead Education, and I'm sorry, I've got a little frog on my throat. And we've got Beads of Courage joining us again. Katie Hacker from Beads of Courage is going to be hanging out.
How cool! I missed you guys the last time.
I know. I was so sad. I made sure to explain to everyone that you were just temporarily missing.
Oh, yes, you're so sweet that way, Sarah. I'm glad you got to do it though.
Yeah, but we totally missed you. It was definitely hard to not have you there. It was the only one you've missed, right?
Yeah. I tried not to ever miss one. I mean, I remember when we first did the first one thinking, oh, okay, I can do this once.
And now I could probably count. Let me count in my head. Let's see. We started in 2020. Then we had 2021, 2022, 2023. I'm on three hands now. And 2024, we've had one. So this is going to be our 15th Great Bead Extravaganza.
Holy smokes.
Spring.
That seems too wild.
Isn't it? Now, I just who knew when we first did it? We had no idea it would be so popular. And I mean, I guess in hindsight, I should look back and be like, how did I not think that would be popular? Like hours of learning and from some of your favorite people.
I mean, but you never know, right? It's just like Kristen was thinking, like she didn't know who's gonna want to come pick her up or help her out, you know. It's just but it works out that way. All right, I'm kind of getting to kind of a little cloud looking thing. We're coming around.
It's so cool.
Let's see. So I didn't wire enough, I don't think. So maybe
if you guys are loving this cloud shape, please click the thumbs up or the heart sign to let Kay know how good it looks.
We're just working on the fly.
I know you don't have enough wire, but I know you can do it.
Oh, I have enough wire. Oh, no, I didn't weave. I feel like maybe I needed to weave more. But maybe I'll just start weaving some more. That's the beauty, right? Let's see.
For sure.
So maybe I'll weave some up here.
Fast.
Yeah.
Just making a cute little earring. I think I'm going to leave it kind of asymmetrical like this because I like it. I like the raindrops at different places. And I'm just making a second one. I used the Softluxe craft wire as well. I used the 22 gauge for this.
Yeah, look at your wire weave top hole drill brioles. That's always can be challenging. You were so fast on making that.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty standard stuff, but I will show you how to put that little, crystal on. So I use the 22 gauge. This is non-tarnished, silver-plated Softlex craft wire. It's made in the USA, very high quality copper-based wire that has a silver coating, and then it has another coating over the top of it that keeps it from tarnishing and changing colors. We have it in many different gauges. As you saw, Kay is using, I think, 24 and 26.
18. I'm doing 18 and 26.
18 and 26, and I'm using the 22. The 22 is the one that I use the most often if I'm just like making little links and things.
Yeah, I kind of think that's a kind of a go-to because it fits oftentimes a lot of pearls. Oh, good. I don't have to be on the screen. I can do this a little faster.
You could definitely go thicker or thinner if you wanted to, depending on what beads you're using. But 22 is kind of that standard, easy to use size. It's very malleable, but it'll hold its shape when it's all wrapped into a little circle. So
and remember, if you're new to working with wire, the 18 gauge is thicker than 24 gauge.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The smaller the bigger the number, the thinner the wire.
Yes. Yes.
So 28 gauge is the thinnest, 18 gauge is the thickest. So I just went and made my little loop. I have to open it up ever so slightly to fit it onto that little cloud. So I'm going to slide it onto here.
I love the colors of this with all the blues and purples. It was totally right up my alley.
I know. Yeah. The crystals were really fantastic. Thank you for sending us such a big selection of crystals for this kit. Both Kristen and I were like blown away when we opened the kit. We were like, whoa, we didn't even realize there were so many beads in this kit.
Hey, we wanna pump it up for you guys.
I know. Yeah.
You guys are so great.
Pretty amazing for sure. Okay, so now I've got my little wire wrapped loop. I've connected to my cloud. I usually like to take my chinos plier and just kind of tuck in that little end. And then when I'm doing one of these little briolets, I will string it and I will come in and kind of gauge how far do I need to get that triangle shape. So I'm going to go about there, and then I just bend it up. And if you get it wrong, if it doesn't feel right, like I think I didn't gauge quite enough, you can always unbend and use your nylon jaw pliers like this to just unkink that and start over. Easy peasy. So you don't have to feel stressed about it, getting it perfect. Just do your best. And I'm going to go just a little bit further away this time and bend it up. Ideally, you want that little top to be up above the tip of your bead. And depending, because this bead is drilled just a little diagonally, depending on what side you're putting on it, it's going to probably look a little different. And then I just hold on to that and bend up to make the third side of my triangle. And then I can just wire wrap over the top.
What's up?
And I've got this great little link here.
Oh, James?
And I can come in and trim.
Oh, that's just
this.
No, I was just looking at this.
And hook in. And we've got that little dangle there.
Nice.
And you can do the same thing for the longer one just at the bottom of your wire. So I'm going to connect, string all 3 beads, and then connect to my little crystal at the bottom. How's it going over there on your side?
Sorry, I got interrupted by my husband.
Oh, that's okay.
It looks like Janelda heard him. Janelda
oh.
Hi, I was like, do you want to say hi to Sarah? He said hi, but then he was like, I'm sorry, I was just seeing if you had this cord in here. You know how that goes at home, you know.
Let me drop this out. Sorry. Oh gosh.
Uh-oh, what happened? Did I do something?
No, it's not you.
Okay. Well, okay. So what I did here is I did a loop here, and then I started weaving, but then I was thinking maybe I don't want to do the same weave. So I actually just coiled one of the wires on this section here.
Hey, I'm going to step away for 2 seconds. Okay. I'll be right back. You keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still on though, right? I can still talk. Okay. I'm guessing that's a yes. Can you guys still hear me? All right, so I only coiled one of them on this top part, and then now I'm connecting, because now I'm thinking I want to figure out how to connect these together, right? So now I started bending a little bit more. Now I'm over here. I'm thinking, okay, how can we get these together, because I'm thinking that kind of looks like a cloud. I feel like I could hang some things, and everybody's cloud is going to look a little different, right? So, now ideally I would probably do some hammering. Right now I'm kind of working on free forming. Okay, so we're just kind of seeing what can be made, right? So, and I'm kind of a swirly type, so I like this. I'm thinking we're going to swirl this around and maybe try to see if we can connect it. Let's see if you have a bail making plier or a pin or something big that can help you make some of the turns you might want. I'm sorry, I'm not on screen, so I'm just using this to kind of make a floaty bend here. And I think we have Sarah returning. So I'm going to make maybe a spiral right here, like that. I think I'm going to make a spiral right here. Kind of curl this, because I didn't want 2 wires. I'm trying to end these wires here. Maybe should I do a little wire up here? And I think
So good.
Stop right there.
I'm back. My husband is getting his infusion today, so that was the transport company, and I always have to answer if they call to make sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, big hugs to you, Sarah. I know that things
Thank you.
Been very, very hard.
It is just crazy how many things I am trying to accomplish every day, but somehow I'm surviving.
No, somehow you are achieving the impossible stuff right now.
It does feel impossible some days.
Well, you are fighting something that is impossible right now, and so
yeah,
I always try to send you little messages. I'm always thinking.
I know. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys that check in on me and are so kind. My husband's doing okay. He's doing the best he can in the situation that we have. But
yeah, and that's exactly right. I'm going to cut this here now. Well, it really, I always feel like life gives you only, you'll be amazed at how strong you can be, and you don't really know it until you're tested, right?
Yeah. So this morning, my dog turned off my gas. She runs by the handle that gives us gas in our house, which made our pilot light go out. So I had a cold shower.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But my neighbor offered to come over and take a look because our electric and gas company can't get out till Friday. So,
word.
I know.
Just what you need, right?
I know. No, it's like I said this morning, I can't even make this stuff up. Like, it's really incredible, like, how many things can go wrong. And
it's so good that you're keeping kind of a blog about some things to really,
It helps. It does help. It's like, it helps just to be like, see, this is crazy. Is this not crazy, everybody?
Like, you saw that, right?
I need confirmation that I am not the only one that thinks this is wild and nuts.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Oh well, I'm always thinking of you throughout.
Thank you.
I wish I was a little closer, so I always look. This is kind of looking like a cloud, isn't
What
it?
an appropriate comment for today. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Well, my entire family's been
Comment.
down with a cold. It just ran through the whole family. So now baby's the last one to get it. So baby's sick right now.
Oh no.
And that's always just hard to hear them.
I hated when my babies were sick.
Yes.
Like it really, like even now I don't love when they're sick. It worries me. It's very difficult, but babies within their first year,
Yes.
so stressful.
It's like nerve-wracking. I'm trying to just pause at each section so you guys can kind of just like see each step as I'm going, because it's free form and I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So each section I keep stopping so you can see it.
Jacqueline, it is like someone is constantly shaking my snow globe and they won't stop.
Yeah. That's so great.
Perfect way to put it. Can you please stop shaking my snow globe? I could really settle in for a little while with no shaking.
Yes, that appreciated.
Janelda's excited to see what rainbow would come out of this cloud that you're forming.
I know. I'm thinking maybe I'll include my cloud into my thing here.
Love that.
I like that idea, Janelda. She's so on it. All right, I'm kind of just curling things right now. I think that I would have liked to have hammered this some, which could do after, but we're making a prototype at the moment. Right now I need my cloud to like connect somehow. So that's what I'm working on right now, of like, how is that gonna work? Like, that looks kind of like a cloud, doesn't it?
Yeah, it totally looks like a cloud. It's beautiful.
I think I'm gonna curl these a little bit more and see how that goes. Feel like I can wire these ones probably together like that, or maybe I can cross over a little bit. Maybe cross over a little. Maybe it could go this way. What's it look like that? I kind of like it this way. All right, taking another little piece. I think I want to kind of try to cinch this, and then I'm thinking that there's enough room in between here. You could hang your wires here. Okay, for your necklace.
Cute.
Right, and then I'm going to take I think I'm going to try to cinch this together here. Just so there's a seal.
You're a wire genius.
I don't know. Just try.
Did you come out with a kit for TGBE, or are you launching new things that week?
I will be doing both, actually. So I'm going to be launching my kit. Actually, I'm going to be putting it into the Star Special Stash group. So if you're not a part of our Stars Beads group on Facebook, join there, because I'm going to be putting up the order link for putting your name in for the kit in there. Ooh. And that's going to be coming out this week.
What does it have a theme, or like
rainbow? What? Of course.
Rainbow.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it Over the Rainbow.
Oh, I love that. Over the Rainbow is going to be perfect with Tree of Life too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking everything that you guys were saying. I was like, oh, that's going to be perfect with my kit.
Yes, I love it.
All right, so we're cinching this now. I'm trying to just get it a little bit more secure in some way here.
Isn't she a genius? I agree.
Oh,
we've got 88 entries into our drawing right now.
Ooh, that's big. Hey, can you guys share this so we can maybe try to get that to 100?
That would be fun.
It'd be really fun.
37 people have liked this video, either on YouTube or on Facebook. Please keep clicking that like button, the thumbs up, the heart, the wow button, whichever you prefer.
Let's put it in there, because that helps the algorithms, and that's a free way to help support us. Okay.
It's like giving us a little tip,
Yep.
saying thank you.
We thank you for coming and playing anytime. And you can, of course, catch this on the replay too, which is always nice here on Facebook.
Yeah. Once it's gone live, we keep everything on the Softflex Company YouTube channel. It's the easiest to find it there. It stays on Facebook too, but Facebook's a little harder for
to find things, isn't it?
Find things, yeah.
Yeah.
After it's gone live.
Yep, and we're the same way. So Stars Beads, you can also check out the Stars Beads YouTube page.
And we hope that you'll join us at the Great Bead Extravaganza. It's a group of, I think, 12 or 13 companies this time. Maybe 12. I can't remember. But we all are collaborating together to give you a weekend, a free weekend of online inspiration. All you have to show up with is your notebook, and you can jot down ideas. You'll be able to buy special things from all of the presenters. Many of us have kits. Softflex Company has a kit that's out right now called the Tree of Life Design Kit, but many of the other presenters have kits as well. Sounds like Kay's.
Do we have a link that we're dropping all those kits?
Yeah, we put it into, I think it goes into the TGBE Facebook group in the featured section. There's usually an image that says kits, and then everybody who does a kit ahead of time will drop a link there. But
yeah,
not
I wasn't sure
everybody does a kit.
Yeah, I know. I don't always do one, so I don't always look for it. But I know that that's a good place to see for anybody that does. And I'll be dropping mine. Did we already have that up?
I think it is up. Yeah, I think Kristen made sure it was up before she left. And she also posted the schedule.
Yes,
so
I saw the schedule.
You can grab that now and kind of plan your weekend. I suggest taking the whole weekend to watch everybody, because even if you've seen everybody before, everyone's always doing something new. And we've all gotten into the habit of like dropping new products and having just special things for that particular weekend. So you'll definitely get to enjoy a lot of fun stuff if you stick around the whole weekend and watch all of the presentations.
Nice. Yeah, so that's perfect. So I'll drop my link there as well as on our page over on Facebook too. All right, so I've cinched this right here, and then I actually had so much wire, so I started coiling this kind of loose piece just for fun. To make it a little bit more interesting. I feel like sometimes a single wire is so not as substantial as I would like it, I guess. But this is turning out to be a decently substantial piece. And then ideally what I'd like to do is take a little bit of wire and then dangle my teardrops. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do it all, but that's what I imagine. At least we've made a wire cloud. We saw you attaching the drops. It would be done similarly.
Yes, you could totally use the same method that I was using for the drops.
Yes. But
I agree. I love this comment. Thank you so much for the GBE. It saved our lives during the pandemic and is still a wonderful experience. I totally agree. And, you know, for the businesses that have been a part of it, it's also been very helpful because the beading industry has been a tough market from the pandemic on. It has not stopped. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw the Joanne's filing for
yes, I did see that.
Chapter 11, but that's huge for those of us like Softflex that sells into Joanne's.
Oh my goodness.
I think I mentioned a week or two ago that Hobby Lobby is no longer carrying Softflex for like the first time in 2 decades.
Oh my gosh, really?
So there are some huge changes happening that are hard for small businesses like Softflex. And that trickles out to everybody else too. Even if they're not selling to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, it still makes an impact.
100%.
So make sure you're getting into that TGBE and supporting your favorite small business. They're all small businesses, all owned by people that I love and adore, that I enjoy working with. And there's not one business there that I would not suggest you should buy from, learn from, follow. They're all fantastic.
I hope that they all are coming direct. You know, I know that's one thing. It's hard to sometimes get out to some of the new hobbyists, but, you know, I'd like to think that they hopefully will start coming more direct to you, because it seems to be the new day and age, right? That kind of going right to those small businesses.
Yeah. And if you are upset about Softflex not being in Hobby Lobby, you can send them a message. They did say to me, if enough people are upset, we will reconsider. So I was going to post a link into email one of these days for you guys to make your comments known, because I know it's just nice. Like Hobby Lobbies in a lot of communities that are smaller, that don't have a bead store, you know, and don't have easy access to things, and being able to just run down and get a spool of wire and some beads is important. The reason is they wanted to carry more products from overseas. That's what I was told. So, cheaper products.
Moving it out of the country.
Yeah.
Well, I know that I still carry Softflex.
Yes.
So you can find that on Beadorea.com. I carry Softflex hardwire. But if, you know, that of course going directly to Softflex themselves, they have it too. So, and all the colors as well.
And if you've been a loyal Hobby Lobby or Joann purchaser, you can buy it from us directly, or you can go, like Kay said, to Beadorea, or you can go to beadshop.com or the Bead Place. Like all of our friends carry different portions of what we make. So, you know, when you're there already buying your crystals, you can grab your wire online from many of them as well.
Yeah, we carry all of our favorite things that we use the most, you know.
Right, so, exactly.
Although I had my purple wire with me. Didn't you guys include purple wire this time?
This time it was a tanzanite colored wire.
Oh, a tanzanite. I thought it was purple.
It was like a really nice light blue. Really pretty with this kit. But the purple would have been good too, for sure.
Well, or your blue. You had several.
I wonder if we have a trio that's like tanzanite, purple, and white, because that's what would have really like hit home with this kit.
Yeah.
I'll have to look and see. Maybe we need a rainy day trio.
I think you need a rainbow combo, because I'm about to break it out. You're gonna need them all.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's looking pretty cool. All right, that so I kind of coiled that top.
Did you just say it's looking pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
I think it's looking amazing, and it could go either direction. Like that could be the top, that could be the bottom. Like it's so pretty.
So that's just just messing around.
I love this comment too. Kim said, I really miss my local bead store. I used to take jewelry making classes, so events like TGBE are so wonderful to bridge that gap. I totally agree.
I know. And I miss seeing people in person, you know, in the store too. That was like a big deal too. In terms of like really getting to know your local community. But I feel like then the online community is a new local. Right?
It is.
So there's like so many of you guys that I would never have been able to reach or meet or see because I'm, you know, stuck in Virginia or South Carolina now. All right, look at that.
Look at how beautiful that is. Dorothy, I love that you purchased your Tree of Life kit, even though you have a previous engagement during TGBE. And that makes a good point, is even if you're not available for TGBE, the beauty of it is you can watch it anytime after. It's always there. So if you're busy that weekend, is that your cell phone cover? And does
Yeah.
it have glitter that moves around?
Yes, it does.
Oh my God, stop it.
It does. I was thinking maybe it might make a cooler background. Like, there you go.
I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Now I would probably continue here, and I think it now in hindsight that I'm looking, I might have then stuck some chain in here. I should have wired some chain along the bottom, but I think that I could wire a loop here and then drop a chain, and then you could put the raindrops on here. So hopefully you guys can imagine that, I think, right? Or
I can totally imagine that.
Or should I try to add one? And then I'm thinking here, these are big enough. So right here in this section right there, and in this section right here, you'll be able to fit a jump ring so that you could attach your necklace, okay? To kind of give you an idea.
I love it.
Since I'm not making
so good. You guys, that just came out of her imagination right here. Isn't that amazing?
She said, do you know what you're going to make? I was like, not really. You guys were doing rainy days. I was thinking about a cloud. She goes, have you made one before? I was like, no, I haven't.
I know what to do.
But we're going to just, So look, I'm going to take a gauge. Let's just see how I'm thinking here. And, I think maybe we just do an extra add-on wire piece right here or something.
We're up to 98 entries in the giveaway.
See, they're trying to get us to 100. Come on, you guys can get us to 100.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Can definitely do it.
52 likes. Thank you guys for clicking that like button. We really appreciate it.
All right, look at this. All right. We're just going. See, so I'm taking a little piece of wire, adding it on there. You can add a little loop. I would add a little chain, which I don't have sitting around very close to me right now. But you could imagine this is chain, right? Yeah.
Janelda is reminding everyone, you can watch Kay on Monday and Wednesday create things on the fly. And then most Fridays, Kay has a live sale show on Friday night. So make sure you like her pages. And
thank you, Janelda. She is so, I love our community of beaders.
I know. They're so good.
All right. Ideally, I would have wrapped some little chain. I don't have any chain sitting right here right now.
That's okay.
So we do chain and then add your little drops. Look, you can imagine them like this.
Oh my gosh. So pretty.
Okay. And let's see. Marie says, what's Kay's page name? Is Stars Beads. I think they've put a link in there for you. Beadorea.com is our online. We have a lot of promotions. So actually, if you like a lot of those combo like crystal kits like you had seen, we also have all of them in all of the colors. So we've got reds and yellows, orange, your blues, your purples. And it comes with stretchy things. It also comes with some gold beads. This is our pink lady. Also comes with some crystal AB. So we have a rainbow of colors of that. Yeah, so you can find those on Beadorea.com. And then keep watch on the page. I will be, as well as the TGBE page, because we'll be dropping the links to to a little rainbow kit. And there is your little quick peek of what that rainbow might look like.
I love it.
So I love color. So color and crystal. So that's usually what you can expect to see out of me.
Sweet. I'm going to go to the giveaway page.
Yes.
You're ready.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. And I'm going to go over to StreamYard. There we go. Okay, we've got 107 entries. Very nice.
Good job, you guys. Yes,
I am going to pick a winner. You must let us know that you're here in the comments, and we will have you email info@softluxcompany.com. Let them know you won a rainy day design kit today, and give them your shipping address, and then somebody there will get it out to you post haste after. So here we go.
Trying to see how big this is.
Oh, how fun.
That's a good
that
size.
So good. It's a great size. Stefana West on Facebook. Check in and let us know you're here, and we will get you a rainy day design kit. Everyone who's been watching, thank you for being here with us today. Make sure you go and follow Kay everywhere she mentioned, and then check out her website, Beadorea.com. You can shop from Softluxe, of course, at softluxcompany.com. You get that free Craftcation design kit. It's just a little earring kit with orders over $39.95, just like the one Kristen is using at Craftcation for the next couple days. Look at that little puppy. Yay. I see Stefana. Did you catch that?
Stefana.
She's here. She's here. All right. Congratulations. I have like light right in my face. What is your puppy's name?
Midnight.
Oh, Midnight.
Let's see if we can go grab the other baby too.
You would be such a good friend for Shadow.
I would love it. I would love that. Hold on, let me grab baby.
I always end up with this weird light, like right here. The time of day, I don't know what's going on. How much fun was this, you guys? Thank you for being here today. I will ask Kay to take a picture and post it for us so that we can look at it. If you want to make something kind of similar, you can hold on to it.
Archie, she's in the changing room.
Oh, well, we don't want to bother her now.
Yes, she'll probably make her way here in just a second. But my mother-in-law just said you wouldn't have wanted to show her earlier.
Oh no.
She's just getting into being able to have pureed foods, and so
6 months.
Yes, and a little bit of formula we've been mixing into, and so now she's pooping a bit more often. She pooped less when it was just all breastfeeding.
I know, yeah, that transition is a big one. All of a sudden, their tummy's like, "What is this?"
I was probably thinking about, they must have like a poster of all the different type of like baby poops that there are, or something.
I'm sure. No thanks. I went through that stage, and I'm happily done with it.
Yeah. Well, how old is the little boy now?
He is going to be in kindergarten in the fall.
Oh my gosh.
He's turning 5 this summer. I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
It feels like he was just a baby not that long ago. There she is.
Thank you. You know what? She can wave. So I don't know if you wave at her, if she'll wave.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi, lady. Who's a cute baby? Who's the cutest baby? Yeah.
There she goes. She's waving. Do you see Sarah's waving at you? Do you see all those hearts and thumbs up down? Let's see some hearts and thumbs up. Make sure you guys do that onto this post. Say a little love for Monica.
Oh,
I don't know. Does anybody wave so I wave anytime I'm on my live when I say, hey, it's, welcome to Bead with me. Yeah. And I always wonder, do people wave back? I've had people tell me that they wave back at me.
That makes sense. Like when someone waves at you, it is sort of an automatic like, oh, hi.
See, there she goes.
Hi.
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 Hi. She's waving. She's waving. Hi.
Oh, she's so cute. What a blessing. I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh, and we're certainly exhausted.
Yeah. I feel that. Wholehearted.
100%. Well, it was so nice to be able to catch up with you, Sarah, and give some hugs and get to see you and,
Yeah.
dive into a little beady break. We
Yes.
always need that, don't we?
Yes. Take a picture of that beautiful cloud. Everyone's going to want to
Yes.
see a still image of it so that they can make it too.
Okay.
And thank you for taking some time out on your spring break week to be here with us. And I can't wait to see what you do for the Great Bead Extravaganza in a couple weeks. I know
Me
it's gonna
too.
be amazing. I know that feeling. And everybody plan to tune in to the Great Bead Extravaganza. You'll see us, you'll see Kay, you'll see Abby and Kate and Candy and
Jill.
all your favorites, Christy and Jill and Neelay. I mean, it's really like a blockbuster jewelry event and it's free. And you can find it on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page. That's the best place to watch it. And then join the group for the extras because sometimes we'll post deals or giveaways or extra things into the group. But watch the show on the page because that's the best place to be able to find everything easily.
But all the times in between, that's a good place. Sometimes I put reminders of sales that I might be having, or maybe a new bracelet, or a new drop of things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. What else did I want to say? Make sure you get your order in to get the Craftcation kit while supplies last.
Yes.
I will be back tomorrow for our next Softlex live sale. It's 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and you'll find me and Joyce. And then Joyce will be back 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday with Spill the Beads. So you've got a whole week ahead of you of fun things. And then check out Kay next week when she's back from spring break.
Yep. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll be having a couple guests ourselves here next week. So we're going to be traveling to the worlds of Nepal and Tibet and all of the wonderful beads that whole area has to bring. So I'm excited to see some new tribal collections, some new beaded bracelets, and some fun stuff.
Very
That's
cool.
part of the fun. It's the treasure hunt, right, Sarah?
It is. No, totally. Well, thank you everybody for being here, and thank you, Kay.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
And we will see everybody next time. Bye, everybody.